Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm super happy to have you here again. And if you're new, hello, welcome back. I am True and I will do a little bit of guidance during all of this tarot reading. And we have a little 3 different cards from the universe, from the earth magic, and a little bit of love oracle guidance too. This is going to be directly to Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. All of this is a general message, it's a general reading, so probably will not 100% resonate with you, but you always can check your ascendant, your Venus, and your moon. If something is related with it, probably you will be resonated with. So let's start with this. Let's start with what is the heart of the matter. Oh, the Ace of Cups. We are touching here something really close to your heart. Probably you are right now in the perfect moment in your life where you're enjoying a lot your emotions, because Aries is something that you have very clear. So you have a very deep, but not deep, but very passionate emotions. You are really direct, you are hot. That's why you are the first sign of the fire. Because you have this spark. But what we're talking about, the Ace of Cups, is a beautiful sign of you're connected more deeply with your emotions. And we have already Venus in Gemini, which makes everything really more flexible for you. But you need to be aware that it's going to be quite harsh these times for relationships. But I do think that you are practicing a lot of love, self-love in this moment, because probably you need a little bit more introspection, even if you know that you can, because you are everything about self, and your house is the first house. Sometimes you can forget that you need to work in yourself. Let me see what is in the challenge. Well, you have Justice. Justice says a lot about it's time to look after yourself. It's time to don't make more space for more people. It's time to probably not even to have more time for yourself, but probably protect more your emotional state towards another people. I do think that this reading is going to be a lot of self-discovery or self-protection, or more you feel quite threatened naturally. Right now, remember that your planet that you're ruling, that is Mars, is going to be squaring Venus, which is going to make it difficult for you sometimes to separate how the way that you love from to become quite rough, not violent, but probably aggressive, or probably on the same time you can feel it in your needs, lowering your standards. You know what I'm trying to say. It's not all about love, it's about as well what is right, what is wrong. So you should evaluate, you should balance out what you can put out and what you're gonna receive it. So don't put all the emotions out. You need to be smart. Like Justice. Justice is the card that can say very well about balancing. It's Libra energy. It's really good in relationship, but on the same time it's telling you that what happened with your own relationship, what happened with your own internal battle that you're having every day. So be more into your emotions, care more about yourself, more compassionate, more calm, more direct to your own nourishment, and be absolutely balanced about, because you have a goal, and it's going to be to have the scenes, seeing the stuff in another way, seeing the stuff in another perspective, because you are a master of self-discovery. You are a master of not only self-discovery, you're a master to structure yourself, to know what is the best to work for you. But I think that if we are talking about Ace of Cups, and you need to have that quiet balance, you need to see the stuff in different perspective. And this is going to be difficult for you, because sometimes you get stubborn because you only see one way that you can go. But in this case, Libra is really open-minded, and sometimes it's really helpful for you to open up, because Libra is your opposite. They're gonna help you as well to open up a little bit more and be more interactive with other people without afraid. But on the same time, you need to see the situation, how you can deal with another people's emotions and your emotions in a different perspective. So open up more ways that you can handle your own balance it in your own emotional statement. There is going to be the possibilities over here. You're gonna have strength, thinking about how strong you can become when you are able to control your emotional state, when you are able to listen to your emotions and don't react with it. Because when we go justice is a card that most of the time are going to stop you before you've messed up. It's going to be the card that will tell you don't go to react or don't do reaction towards anything that happened. You take your time and breathe in and breathe out. So I do think that you need to take another skills, or I learn a new perspective, open up a little ways and strengthen it, because this is going to be one of the things that not only will help you, it's a big possibility to strengthen ability that you didn't have before. And I think it's really great that you have the strength, and the major arcana is a major discovery, which is you have a choice to who you give affection, to who you give attention, and you are as well strong enough, and you know how to deal with another people's feelings, and you know how to deal with your own feelings, because your nature, Aries, is pretty fiery. You are very reactive, but then you cool down very fast. But as the strength say, most of the time is, surround yourself with the Leo energies, more sociable, more calm energy than you have. And it's going to be very, very nice for you if you strengthen it, your skills that you're already learning. Because it's going to make you more strong in the future. It's going to also not affect your health or your nervous system, because you don't understand your own emotions towards other people. So we're going to see what happened in your past. 9 of Cups. Alright, this can say 2 things. This is pretty interesting, I have to say. Probably you are dealing right now to a new soulmate, or you have a new people to coming into your life, or you came already, you are with someone already probably. Or, for another side of the coin, you are starting to love yourself in the way that you want to another person to love you. So this can be tricky. That's depending on the situation that you have already. But, you have someone, or you offer to yourself the option to be more emotional engaged. Which sometimes, Aries, we know that your commitment sometimes is quite flaky, and you like your individuality, and you like to be by yourself. That is absolutely fine, but we need to find out a balance point. And I think Libra, FA feelings right now, will help you a lot to get into the point. So recapping a little bit, we're talking about deeper emotion, we're talking about balancing these emotions, see with a different perspective, strengthening that perspective that you're having right now, because you are exchanging, or you are building, depending on the way, a relationship with yourself or relationship with another person. Because it's very important for you, and you have a very, very beautiful sign over here. Even if Venus is in a squaring with Mars, in this here right now, I don't see any any aggression, any violence. I see a very calm and very enjoyable relationship with yourself as well. Because sometimes we get very, you get really self-demanding sometimes. So future outcomes we have over here. We have the Ace of Swords, which is really interesting. You're not going to have any problem with communication, and this surprised me a lot. It's a really nice point. When we got the Ace of Swords over here, you need to understand that communication is key. If you don't talk your emotions, if you don't open up and balance your emotion, even with yourself, you are never gonna know how to deal with another people's emotions plus your emotions. I think you need to open up communication, and you will be having it. Because once it is offering your vulnerabilities, is offering out how soft and how warm you are when you take it off this kind of warrior mask that most of the time you put it in. You offer it to someone else, or to yourself. In this case, if you're single, you will have an amazing communication that will be absolutely fast communication, clear communication. That is going to be very important. You will understand that without talk, or without have this sign of communication with another person or with yourself, if you don't make that space to happen, you will have conflict. And I think most of the time, It's a really nice to have an Ace of Swords in the future, because that means you will handle communication and you will be the one who wanted to this relationship with yourself or with somebody else work in a long term. And it's a really beautiful is I didn't know that this is going to be happening like a relationship with someone, but I do think that even if you're building relationship with yourself and you want to bring in a soulmate with you, you have to work in your emotions first, to accepting it, to embracing it, to work at it, to understanding it. And when you are able to detach a little bit your passion with your emotions, you are able to see things more logically, to think things more for your brain. And that is what the Ace of Swords say. Let me see what is the next one over here. They say the strength. Let you go. Man, I can't say anything else. Aries, what am I gonna say? You have the World card, you have the completion. That is amazing. That's the future. This is going to be one of the strengths. You know yourself more than ever. You know yourself. You know yourself. I don't know how to say else. You have the world. You have everything. So stop doubting. I think this is the cards say, what are you doubting for? You see yourself very complete. You see yourself that you have the answer for so many things, but because you don't want to jump in and dig deep, you get into your comfort zone. Take a risk. Remember who you are. You are the first sign of the zodiac. You are very rarely sometimes scared for anything. Let me see what is in the next one. How other people see you. And other people probably, I have to say, because your nature sometimes is very naive, and not just naive. Sometimes when you get at a point that you're starting a project or you're starting in this relationship that you're already right now with yourself, people gonna pity you. So remember that don't pity yourself. Don't show up the things that the people will mirror you. You want to mirror how good you are doing your self-work, how you are doing the work with another person. Remember, don't fall out in this kind of mindset that is self-pityness, that is a mindfulness, the mindfulness, the mindless, that is so ego related. Is really important for me to understand the Five of Pentacles. It's not worth it. The people probably will underestimate you, but as I said, you are doing your work and you know what are you doing the stuff, and you know how perfect you are in your own nature. So I will not take too much credit about this. They say the next one will be the Lovers. Okay, yes, definitely is going to be a little of reading. Maybe no, but if you're in a relationship right now and you are having trouble, talk. Because you are offering stuff and someone put the heart over there. And if you have the Lovers, that means that the relationship that you have already, even if it's going to be new or it's old, it's good to have accountability before you make any choices. And we're gonna make any choices. Be careful with the Lovers because it's Gemini. And Gemini is gonna make you all the time to think twice, to think 3 times, 4 times, 5 times before you make any decision. And that's why I understand the Ace of Swords right now. Communication is key. With yourself or with the person who you are. If it's going to be a relationship, communication. You have to talk. And stop thinking that other people, because they care about you, they are nagging you. Because this is not the point. Let me see what is in the outcome. There you go. Page of Cups. It's a very emotional card. This is going to be a very emotional reading. When we have the Page of Cups is in the outcome, it's more important for you to come back at what was the feelings that you had on the beginning of the relationship that you had with that person, and not even the relationship where you had with that person. What was the feeling or the beginning, as an emotional state that you got when you start a relationship with this person? And if it's not a relationship, if you're single, you need to go back to reflect, what is the part of myself to feel new in this. Because for example, maybe you never dig it deep in self-love, you never dig it deep in self-pampering, you never dig it deep, and be more self-reliant. Or what is the action of self-love that you can do that can excite you as you did it for the first time? Or what you can repeat to bring back experience that is going to be for you very nourishing, or nice, or make you feel like you had 15 years old again. You know what I'm trying to say? It's something new that come from the old perspective. And I do believe that you can do that. And if you're in a relationship and you already have a trouble, we are in Venus squaring Mars, I said again. Remember that we have a lot of duality. We had Gemini, we had Pisces. It's gonna bring it back a lot of bad actions that you did, bad experience. It's gonna make you self-pitiness. It's gonna make you a little bit angry, frustrated. But this is not the point. The point right now is conserve what you have, and this is just a transitional period right now. This is what I'm saying is be already engaging with the past good things that make you be with this person. What this person attract you? What is the good things that this person has been doing or did it? Or what are the good things that you two have in common with these two like to be together? You know, bring back more positive than negative, because the energies right now are very heavy in relationships, and you are the first one who are very fast to cut out relationships because you can't handle it, because you get frustrated, because you get overwhelmed and you don't know what to do with your emotions. It's time to stop. So release and, you know, reload and be, you know, step back to see, you know, what actually is happening, or if you are aggravating or exaggerating a very tiny, small situations. You know what I'm trying to say. So this is going to be the tarot reading. We're gonna see what is in the love reading over here. There you go, you have chemistry. Oh my god, there is strong magnetic attraction here. Okay, you are in relationship, or maybe you really want to be in relationship right now, so you have to work in yourself and your way to you express love, because remember that you have expression of love sometimes quite rough and you're very straightforward. When we have chemistry over here and you are thinking that maybe this relationship is not working right now, what's going on, remember, as I said to you in the beginning, you have the outcome of Page of Cups. Remember what make you feel happy with this person, bring you in the first place. It's something that can be fixed. It's something that is small, but because right now the coronavirus, we are not thinking very, you know, very deeply, or we are very overwhelmed. We are 24/7 in the same person. You know, it's a lot of changes that we need to adapt, which I think, and I get it, but don't get overwhelmed. So you have chemistry, you know that you love this person. Just take a step back. I think you should take a step back and, you know, rethink a lot. Then you have the earth magic, dream time, creation. You know, I think even if you are single or you're in a relationship, you have to create your own reality. And you are already doing it. But when you exchange and you create the reality with another person, it's a teamwork. And my little darling, Aries sometimes have issues to have, you know, a team player, because they like to be leaders. This is not all about you in 100%. This is about two people, which you need to understand that you are not here to give them all. They have to as well give to you. Have to have that kind of, you know, brackets where you will have in and out, bring and out, because you're gonna finish it very burning out. So take it easy. Dream time. You know, create something, plan, go away, like use your imagination, all right? Then we're gonna have the last one. This is going to be the universe card. Say, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. I really like this one. Why? Because it's really nice right now for all the reading that we are talking about right now. Stop, you know, to have fears about it. Just, you know, be fearless. Yes. Take a risk. Yes, but in the positive way. And they said that you have to have the highest good. Expand your perception. I think it's amazing. I don't want to say too much just in case you get overwhelmed. But you have at the end of the overall message, as an overall energy for all of this reading, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles was in the bottom of the deck. And for me, say a lot. This is going to be a nurturing relationship. Is giving, but on the same time, you know, wanting and receiving. This woman over here is going to tell you the way that you can reach this relationship with time, with love, and with patience. You need to take a lot of patience and understanding your own emotions towards another person. So that's it, my lovely magic makers. This is going to be Aries June 2020. I really hope that you really enjoy it, because I enjoy it a lot. I really hope that this is going to help you. Remember that you can check your Venus, your Ascendant, your Moon, and your Sun, in case any of this is going to be resonated with you. Thank you so much, guys. Please subscribe. Link the bottom up. I am True. This is Mark.afterme channel, and I will see you in the next clip. Bye bye.